Hello everyone, this is PK Ghoshal, the chemistry teacher. So I am here to discuss a very short topic. The topic is a very simple topic also. It's a middle school topic regarding the ions. So it is just in class 7, 8 and in CBSE if you consider it is in class 9. In ICSE board 7 and 8. Now what are ions? Ions are those chemical species which acquire either positive or negative charges. So any chemical species, may be an atom, maybe a group of atom, or maybe a cluster of atoms which acquire positive or negative charges are known as ions. Now if the ions are positively charged, we call them cations. If the ions are negatively charged, we call them anions. Now here we try to classify the ions with respect to the structure. So first is simple ions. What are simple ions? Basically atomic species. Of these atomic species, somehow it got some charge. That means sodium, if it just loses an electron, it becomes Na plus. Aluminium losing 3 electrons, becoming Al3 plus. So while sulfur, it gains electrons. It is getting 2 electrons, S2 minus. So these are basically atomic species which gains corresponding charges, and hence these are all simple ions. Now what are compound ions? When a group of ions which are bonded accordingly are gaining or losing charges. See, hydroxide, this is the hydroxide ion. O and H are covalently bonded and it acquires a negative charge. It is hydroxide. This is called ammonium ion, NH4 plus. In many books you will find it is the only positive charge ion that is available or that is found. Here if you see, now N and H, all the hydrogens and nitrogen are bonded to each other, and as a whole it is gaining a positive charge, and this is the corresponding carbon ion. So compound ions are basically when a group of molecules, when a group of atoms of different elements, they as a whole gain or lose some charges. It is called the compound ions. Now these are the elemental ions. What are elements? For example, oxygen, O2 is an element. So atoms of same species bonded together, and as a whole they either gain or lose charges. This is the superoxide ion. This is the peroxide ion. This is the superoxide ion, and this is the triiodide ion. So these ions are what? They are the elemental ions. There is another class, it is called complex ions. I am not coming to it because it is just out of the realm of the syllabus of class 7 to 9. So whenever we discuss from class 11 and above, we will just go through it. Shortly I am just making a video on that. And this is the others contain cage ion, cluster ions, many more things. So we can also classify ions. Classification of ions. Classification of ions with respect to charge on them. So ions, they are the cations, positively charged ions. Best example is I am just taking Na plus, Al3 plus. You can also take this if you like, NH4 plus. You can also take this ion if you like. It is having positive charge. And they are the anions, negatively charged ions. Cl minus, O2 minus, SO4 2 minus, etc. Now what is atomicity? Atomicity is actually the number of atoms present in the ion. So if you try to classify ions with respect to atomicity, then we can write ions as monoatomic ion, diatomic ions, atomicity 1, atomicity 2, and this is polyatomic ions. Polyatomic ions. Take an example. S2 minus, OH minus, this is SO4 2 minus. I hope the topic is clear. So if you like it, if it comes for some use, then you do like, subscribe and share my channel, and also send the videos to those who need it. So ending the topic, good night.